So in studying how the ear works, I've broken it down into 3 phases that make it really as simple as possible. First phase. The unique shape of the outer ear directs sound into the auditory tube towards the eardrum. So the little hole in your head leading up to the eardrum, that's phase 1. And all the way up to the eardrum, that is phase 1. Behind the eardrum are 3 tiny bones. They are the smallest bones in the human body, called the malleus, incus, and stapes. So 3 little tiny bones. This is actually phase 2, so we'll get on to that now. Phase 2, second phase. Once the sound reaches the eardrum and the bones behind it work in a piston-like fashion to amplify the sound and transfer it into the fluid inside a snail-looking organ called the cochlea. By the time the sound reaches the cochlea, and this is where it gets really amazing, if you thought the outside of the ear was a marvel in engineering, this may be even greater. The sound pressure, by the time it passes the eardrum and the 3 little bones, the sound pressure is 22 times greater than when it first arrived. That sound is then transferred into the bag of water-like organ called the cochlea. Looks like a snail. And so it reverberates through the water, and that brings us to the third phase. The third phase of sound is the sound travels through the watery substance inside of the cochlea until it reaches tiny hair cells called stereocilia. The hair cells convert the mechanical stimulation into electrical signals, which are then sent through the neurons to the brain. So there you go, 3 phases. Sound enters your ear all the way up to the point of the eardrum. When it reaches the eardrum, that whole system there, the mechanical leverage system with the 3 tiniest bones of your body and the drum together, they work to amplify that sound 22 times greater and move it along into another organ called the cochlea. And it travels through the watery substance in the cochlea until it reaches the hair cells. And those hair cells are the critical juncture in the hearing process, because that's where it converts the mechanical sound into electrical signals, which can be interpreted by the brain. Hey, it's Mark. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and definitely hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos when they come out. Also, be sure to pick up my 3 free ebooks, one on chemotherapy, the other on sodium bicarbonate for cancer and other diseases, and a red light therapy dose guide by clicking the link in the description below. Last but not least, check out one more video on my channel right here, and I will see you in the next one.